Feminists at Sierra College in California are serving up citations to men who harass them. Members of the Feminist Club handed out cards that women can give to male students who engage in behavior that makes someone feel uncomfortable and or threatened. The card reads, "You have received this card because you did something that made me feel uncomfortable and or threatened." And there's a checklist of offenses, including whistling, kissing noises, psst noises, making comments like, "Hey baby," or "Smile," honking or shouting for my attention, making unsolicited comments about my body, racist, homophobic, or transphobic comments, and last and definitely least, invading my space. The card concludes with the statement, "This is harassment. Stop harassing." Oh, great. Now what am I going to do with my Mr. Microphone?
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
John, do you remember when that was not considered harassment? Driving around, picking up girls with your Mr. Microphone? You just needed an FM signal. That's all you needed.
But if only there'd been cards back then, it would have made the movie so much better. You getting the card.
But, okay, is this more kind of campus outrage?
Well, yeah, I mean, feminists on campus are laughing stocks already, but this is the first good idea that I've heard from them, actually. I like it because I think handing out cards is a great idea. I did this once. I'm going to call them for the New York Times. I put on this soccer referee jersey, and I went around Times Square handing out yellow cards and red cards to people who were doing jerky things, like littering, throwing gum down, obstructing the sidewalk, making noise. And the amazing thing was I would just go up to strangers, and they actually would, react, and they'd say, "I'm sorry," they'd stop doing it. And I think it's good to call people out on bad behavior. Now, I mean, a lot of this feminist stuff is probably stupid, but it's a better thing than like going on the web and on Facebook and posting comments. Actually, go up to someone and give them a card. I would love to give a card to people who have loud cell phone conversations.
But when you did this, when you went around giving your cards to people, was this in conjunction with the New York Times or the Nickelodeon network?
It was kind of a joint
It's an interesting assignment from the Times. Nick, what do you think? Did you ever get one of these cards?
No, not personally.
I didn't see that then.
I'm worried about the quality of that card stock. Those are going to become collectible pretty quickly. It's like Fleer Ultra harassment cards. It's going to turn into a drinking game. Some freshman's going to get alcohol poisoning because he tried to get the most cards. It's so a shot for however many cards you get. You make books.
That's it. You'd want to. Once you get a couple of checks, you want to get checked in every category.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then when the 10th one, you get to have sex with them for free.
Exactly.
You get stamped.
It's like with the free coffee after 10 punches in the card, right?
I feel like there should be one of those checks should be like an actual horrific crime. It should just be like, you shouted for my attention or whistled at me, and then one's like, you murdered my father.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
Exactly.
No, it's just people get feminists or whatever you want to call these crazy third wave college feminists. They just pick these battles and act like they're these tremendous struggles, and they're always nothing. Like you could almost answer any modern feminist's complaints with, just grow up and get over it. Did someone make you feel uncomfortable?
Than other college kids. I mean, I would prefer this than going around telling people they just discovered Pink Floyd and how great they are.
Yeah, look,
this at least means something. I mean, of all the dumb, obnoxious
this is just
things.
sanctimonious feminists, and I want to say something about whistling as a woman. If a homeless guy or a construction guy whistles at a hot girl on the street and completely ignores her ugly friend, only one of those women is going to be offended, and it ain't the cute one. The only thing more offensive than being whistled at is not being whistled at. And that's why I hate going out with my super attractive friends. I have this one friend, she's like a freaking supermodel, and when we go out together, she gets all the whistles and I get very offended.
How do you know you're not getting the whistles? You're assuming
Trust
that.
me, you know.
That's the thing, whistles are very democratic. They
know
go
when you're
out,
not getting the whistle.
You don't know who's the target of the whistle. In fact, they should encourage men, if you're going to catcall, just whistle instead of making specific comments.
I mean,
I just am glad that, Kristen, you've given the men of America the permission they need now. You're saying that it's okay to whistle at women. I mean,
women love attention, Tom. They will act like they're offended, but they secretly love the attention, and they are so offended and mad when they don't get that attention.
How about if men started making cards that say "I would you," and then they hand it?
That's what you need.
That makes sense.
That's what you need. Coming up, is this a drone camera or have magicians finally mastered levitation? Find out right now. It's a drone.